Hello and welcome to our Nova onboarding. This is the very first video you should watch. In the next few minutes, you will cover two topics. First, we'll give you a quick overview of what Nova is and how it provides value. Second, we'll show you how to create your first mission from scratch. Let's dive in. Nova is a flight planning platform with integrated weather intelligence built for drone operators. It delivers a clear go or no-go signal for every drone flight by performing a weather check that compares the weather conditions along the flight path against the limits of your drone. Furthermore, our simulation technology also provides you with insights into energy consumption based on expected weather conditions and the drone's performance capabilities and payload. Once you enter the platform, the home screen is displayed. At the top, information widgets provide quick access to documentation and new releases. Below, the map shows all missions that have been created and displays weather radar to support situational awareness. The shortcuts on the right help you navigate the platform more efficiently. Next, let's take a quick look at an existing mission. To do this, click on the dedicated route symbol on the map or use the sidebar. Here, you can immediately see the results of the mission evaluation. At the top, you will see the indication for the go or no-go decision, which is based on the energy check and the weather check. As you can see, parts of the route are colored yellow. This indicates that certain limits are close to being exceeded, but are still within the acceptable range. In this case, the temperature. The default Now view shows the decision for now and the next 2 hours. If we move ahead using the timeline, we can see that wind speed and gusts increase. This results in a no-go decision because the higher wind leads to increased energy consumption. This clearly shows that the flight is possible now, but it would no longer be possible in 2 hours. Switch to Aware to see today's and tomorrow's evaluation. Time is split into hourly slots. Each hour is evaluated individually. In addition to the high-level decision, Nova also provides a detailed analysis, allowing you to understand how each result was calculated. There is a dedicated video about missions, where this view is explained in detail. Next, let's create a mission together. In this example, we'll use a simple scenario. We want to fly a fixed-wing drone from the Unisphere headquarters to a customer location. We already have a route, a drone, and defined limits, so everything is in place to set up the mission. Now, go to Missions on the sidebar and set up a new mission. First, select the mission type. You can choose a single location, compare multiple locations, or a single route. In this scenario, we choose the route. After entering the name and description, we set up the aircraft. For the aircraft type, you can select between a fixed wing, a multi-copter, or a hybrid configuration. Next, create a performance set. This reflects the drone's capabilities in terms of speed and endurance, which is required for an accurate simulation. Click on the Performance Set field and Add New. Some aircraft types are already available in Nova. If your drone is not listed, you can add it manually. We will select our drone, and Nova automatically applies the correct performance data. Next, we add the limit sets for the aircraft. These limits are typically defined in the manufacturer's manual. Click on the corresponding field and add a new limit set. To keep things simple, we apply the limits to the entire mission and focus only on a few parameters: precipitation, wind speed, and temperature. These values can be adjusted manually, but for this example, we keep the default settings and create the limit set. At this point, the aircraft setup is complete. Next, we create an operational limit set. Operational limits are specific to your operation. For example, they can be based on regulations, SORA restrictions, or internal company limits which might vary in different countries. When evaluating a mission, Nova always applies the more restrictive limit for each parameter. To keep it simple, we use our predefined operational limit asset from the mission we showed before. All assets are stored centrally. By clicking on Assets, you can add an existing one. We add the operational limit from our previous flight. Next, we create a route. You can either create your route manually by clicking in the map, select an existing route from your assets, or upload a file, such as a KML, QPlan, or waypoint. In this example, we upload a KML file. Simply drag and drop your file into the field and select the route. Finally, we click Create, and the mission is ready. Nova will automatically evaluate the mission and provide the go or no-go decision. This may take about 1 to 2 minutes. By double-clicking on the mission, you can see the results. A clear go or no-go decision that includes the weather and energy check for now and for the next days. One important thing to remember is that Nova is built around standardization and compliance. That means assets like routes, aircraft types, and limit sets are managed centrally. Under Assets on the sidebar, you can edit existing assets, create new ones, or delete old ones. In case you are changing a limit, this will be applied to all missions, ensuring every pilot is up to date with the most recent parameters. And that's it for the onboarding video. Thanks for watching. We hope this helped you get started with Nova. If you have questions, feel free to reach out. In the next video, we will explain the mission results and the detailed analysis. See you in the next one.